Hey, what's up guys? Jerry here, aka Barnacules, and today we have a special guest in the Nerd Cave. This is Xander, also known as Mini Mario, also known as Mini Barnacules.
Yes.
And Xander, what are we going to be reviewing today for these fine people of the internet?
The Big Alexa and the Echo Dot Alexa.
And the Echo Dot?
Alexa.
And a lot of Alexas,
It's like it's like small as a puck.
It's small as a puck? Like this puck?
It's like small as a puck.
Okay.
It's like this much wide.
I see.
Yeah.
So the Amazon Echo comes in basically three variants. It comes in the original one that came out in 2015 that has an amazing speaker in it that sounds beautiful, but it also retails for $140, and it has to be plugged into a 110 outlet, or if you're over in British land, into the 220 or 240 or whatever you guys have. But in a nutshell, it won't run off USB because the speaker needs so much power. Now this little guy that came out a little later is only $40. This is the Amazon Echo Dot, and it has all the same capabilities as its big brother, but only at a fraction of the cost. It's about $40, but the speaker in it actually doesn't sound half bad, but it's not going to be room-filling audio. It's basically just a speaker so that you can hear Alexa, but it will play music and do everything else. And then if you're a part of the Tinfoil Hat Club and you're worried about these devices listening to you all the time because they are actively listening 24/7, then you can get something called the Echo Tap, which is the new device they came out with. It's about $80. It doesn't have as big of a speaker is the original Echo, so it doesn't sound as good. And to use it, you have to physically touch it to activate it. But the nice part about that is because it's not always listening, it's also battery powered. So you can take it anywhere you want with you, set it down, and it's not on unless you tap it. So it has like a standby time of like weeks at a time. But me personally, the thing I like about Alexa is she's always listening. Isn't that right, Alexa? Now, Xander has a favorite feature that makes this his favorite piece of technology in the entire house, and I'm going to let him demonstrate it for you. So, Xander, could you please tell Alexa what you want?
Alexa, ask for a fart.
So basically, Alexa can fart on command, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that she can do that you probably didn't know about, and we're going to cover it all in this video. Are we, Xander?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. Now, the most common features of Alexa that people expect and know about are just asking simple questions, like, Alexa, what is 1 + 1?
1 + 1 = 2.
Okay.
But I think you knew that already.
I did know that already. Thank you. Alexa, what is the weather like in Seattle, Washington?
Right now in Seattle, Washington, it's 35 degrees with cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast has clouds with snow flurries, with a low of 30 degrees.
Alexa, who invented the internet?
The internet's inventors are Sir Tim Berners-Lee, Vint Cerf, Robert E. Kahn, Joseph Carl Robnett Licklider, and Lawrence Gilman Roberts.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
You knew all that already?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the illustrators of this video.
Okay, do you want to ask Alexa a question?
Alexa, ask for a fart.
Alexa, what's 5 × 5 × 5 × 5?
5 × 5 × 5 × 5 is equal to 625.
Whoa!
Wow, she's smart, huh?
Alexa, what is 2 + 2?
The sum of 2 and 2 is 4.
Yes, you're right, Alexa.
So the nice thing is her speech recognition is actually quite good. It even understands Xander, who has a little bit of a slur to his voice, and he has a tendency to have a lot of random inflections, and it picks it up. And the nice thing about the 360-degree microphone on it is wherever you're at in the room, it knows exactly where you are, and it actually has a light that shines in your direction when you talk to it. Watch. Alexa, notice how the light blue light is pointed right at me? As I move around the room and I'm talking, it tracks me. It knows exactly where I am. And even when it's playing music, it still can hear me talk because the microphone can pick you out of that noise. Watch. Alexa, play music by Kevin MacLeod.
Shuffling songs by Kevin MacLeod.
Now that's really, really loud. You guys probably can't tell because of the way the video normalizes it. Alexa, volume 5. I just told Alexa to turn the volume down to 5. And over all that noise, it was able to pick me out just perfectly. I can also say, Alexa, turn music off in 10 seconds.
Okay, I'll stop playing in 10 seconds.
Pretty cool, huh? I can also have her wake me up in the morning. Alexa, set alarm for 8 a.m.
Alarm set for 8 a.m. tomorrow.
And you can also stop her anywhere you want just by saying, Alexa, be quiet, Alexa, shut up, Alexa. You can pretty much say anything you want, and she will figure it out when you want her to stop doing something. Alexa, what is in the news today?
Here's your flash briefing. In NPR News from TuneIn.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Shay Stevens. Yahoo is once again revealing a massive cyber attack on its database.
And there's
Its
the
second
news.
Such disclosure in 3 months.
Alexa,
NPR
stop.
to sell you
That's all you say. You just say, Alexa, stop. And she does. You can control the volume. You can tell her to move between tracks when you're doing music. You can also do very specific things like, Alexa, play Metallica.
Shuffling songs by Metallica.
Alexa, stop.
Hey,
Was
where
that cool?
did the music go?
Oh, I had to turn the music off because Metallica likes to sue every single person that puts any of their music in their videos. It's just what they do.
Yeah.
You don't know what lawsuits are yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now there's a couple buttons on top of the device. If you wanted to stop listening, you can actually push a button that will turn red that will mute the microphone so that it's not actively listening to you. Just in case you are worried that it's going to pick up on something or it's going to say something that it shouldn't or it's going to upload something. And the other thing is things like the fart feature have to be enabled. You have to say, Alexa, enable fart feature.
This skill is already enabled.
So I had to enable that skill because by default, they don't enable that one because it wasn't designed yet when they released the device. Now, there's a ton of other skills you can enable. Like you can even play games with it. Alexa, enable Jeopardy skill.
Okay, I've enabled it. It may take a minute until you can begin using it. To start, just say, Alexa, play Jeopardy.
And then once you do that, you can actually play through a game of Jeopardy, and you even have to answer the questions in the form of a question. Now, my personal favorite feature of Alexa that I use every day aside from the music, you'll find that the music's probably one of the coolest features because you just tell it you want to listen like, Alexa, play relaxing music.
Here's a station for relaxing music, atmospheric electronic.
Is that relaxing?
Yeah, that makes me relax.
Makes you all tired. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play rain.
Here's a sample of rain. Nature sounds for relaxation, meditation, healing.
And now you got rain noise that you can sleep to. Alexa, stop. But my favorite feature is the joke feature. Alexa, tell me a joke.
The pet store had a bird contest. No purchase necessary.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
What did one cat do when he caught the other stealing his dinner?
What?
He placed him under mouse arrest.
Alexa, tell me a Chuck Norris joke.
There used to be a street named after Chuck Norris, but the name was changed because no one crosses Chuck Norris and survives.
Alexa, tell me a dirty joke.
What has 8 wheels and flies?
What?
A garbage truck.
That was a dirty joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where are you going? So Alexa is configured from your cell phone. You basically install the Alexa app and you go through all of the settings and you can enable any feature that you want, like the fart feature and stuff like that through the app, or you can ask her to do it verbally. Now you can also set up a calendar so you can add appointments to your calendar. It can give you reminders. You can add stuff to your to-do list, like Alexa, add drive to store to to-do list.
I added drive to store to your to-do list.
See, and then it shows up on your phone, which I think is really cool. But you can also shop with it also. You can say, Alexa, add a bag of Doritos to my cart.
Okay, I've added bag of Doritos. Visit your cart to check out.
So throughout the day, when you find out you need something, you just say, add it to my cart. And when you go to the computer and log into your Amazon account that's linked, everything's already in the cart. But the nice thing is Amazon has daily deals. They give you a huge discount if you order through Alexa. And I mean, some of these are a ridiculously good discount. So Alexa can answer your questions. She can do your math. She can tap the entire knowledge of Wikipedia. She supports plain text language. She can tell jokes. She can fart. There's a lot of cool stuff that Alexa can do. And remember, both the Echo Dot at $40 and the big one at $140 can do the same exact thing. The only difference is a speaker. And also, if you buy the $40 version, it has an audio out. on the back, and it just runs off USB, which means you can plug a USB battery pack into this thing and make it wireless. So you essentially have the same thing as the Tap, just not with quite as good of a speaker. But you can pair this to a Bluetooth speaker or physically connect it to a speaker with a wire, which I think makes this the better device overall. But if you just want one device that you just plug in and works, it's gonna be the Amazon Echo, the original. And I do have to emphasize that the sound quality on it is amazing. You're not gonna notice from watching this video, but trust me, in person listening to it, it rivals some very expensive Bluetooth speakers. So you can install games on it, you can enable more features as they come out. There's a very rich development environment for this thing, but the thing that blows me away the most is something that I just discovered recently in the last week, and that is the home automation. This thing will tap into just about any device in your house that is a smart Internet of Things device, and it will control it. I can use it to mess with my thermostat, I can use it to turn on devices, I can use it to control my lighting. So I'm gonna take a moment, we're gonna go down to the Nerd Cave bedroom, and I'm gonna show you guys how I control my house with my voice using the Amazon Echo. You wanna go show them?
Yeah.
All right, let's go do it, buddy. All right, so this here is my Nest thermostat, right? It has no affiliation with Amazon. It's controlled through a separate application on your smartphone. But you can go in and configure it to use a module that bridges between the two applications. So now you can use voice commands. So now at my Nest thermostat, I can say, Alexa, turn house temperature up by 2 degrees.
Setting house, heat to 70.
Isn't that cool? Change house temperature to 70 degrees.
Setting house, heat to 70.
All right, so this is the Nerd Cave bedroom. You guys probably have seen the video tour that I did of it a while back. Xander's just playing some Wii U. So in here, I have these. These are Belkin Wemo switches. Now, these are one of dozens of home automation products that the Echo actually supports, and there's new modules coming out every day. All right, so I have one of these devices connected to my bedside lamp there. So I can just say, Alexa, turn off bed lamp.
Okay.
She just says, okay, and it's done. Alexa, turn on bed lamp.
Okay.
And all I had to do was plug in a switch. Also, you can use those Philip Hue bulbs, which I have on order and should be here in a couple of days. And then you can control the light from the bulb instead of from the wall outlet. That'll end up giving me the ability to dim the lights, change the color of the lights, and all kinds of really cool features. So this is what one of the Belkin Wemo switches looks like plugged in, but there are a ton of other home automation products that you can use. There's even some that you can replace the outlet or the switch on the wall and control. Now I have a hard time waking up in the morning, so I also have one of the Belkin Wemos connected to a fan that sits in my doorway. So all I have to say is, Alexa, turn on fan. Alexa, turn off fan.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on fan. Alexa, turn off fan. You can also use it to torment the cats. See, look. Alexa, turn on fan. So what makes this really cool is currently I can control my thermostat with my voice, my lamp next to my bed, and the fan blowing on me. And the cool thing is it doesn't interfere with their native applications. So the Belkin Wemo app still can control it. It doesn't break the connection to it. So I can still do stuff like schedule the lights to turn on at 8 a.m. or have the fan turn on shortly after I wake up just to make sure I get out of bed. Also with the Philips Hue bulbs that are on their way, I'll be able to have more control over the profile that's loaded and stuff like that for like the light and the ambiance of the room and how intense the lighting is. Now, couple that with tons of other devices that it's compatible with, all the way down to like, there's some like gas inserts. I think there's a refrigerator it can connect to, a washer machine, all kinds of stuff that you can get that's compatible with this. And you can slowly start converting your entire house over to voice. I think that's the coolest thing this thing does. What do you think, Xander? Do you like the Amazon Echo? Yeah, is it your favorite thing?
Yeah.
So if you could ask the Amazon Echo anything right now, what would it be?
Alexa, ask for a fart.
So just remember, the Amazon Echo Dot is only $40, so it's quite a bit cheaper than the other two. You can still sync it to a speaker, plug it into a speaker, plug it into your entertainment system, and it runs off USB power, which means you can plug in a USB battery pack and take it with you anywhere. So I think value for money, that's the one to get. However, if you want something that has incredible sound with a small footprint that actually looks aesthetically pleasing and just looks great like in the kitchen or on a table, but still has to be tethered and plugged into power, that's a big yes, you need to know that because there is no USB port on that one. Then get the original Amazon Echo at 140 bucks. I still think it's worth every penny. Or if you are a tinfoil hat wearing person like I am most of the time, get the Amazon Tap, because then you know the thing isn't on unless you physically touch it. And that way you don't have to worry about the NSA listening to your conversations and coming over and making fun of you for them. So if you guys would like to pick up any of these devices, I have links down in the video description so you can do more research and you can purchase them. They're affiliate links, so if you use them, they actually help out the channel and help me keep producing videos like this for you guys. Alexa, you're pretty.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Alexa, tell me a Chuck Norris joke.
When Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, he had 2 missed calls from Chuck Norris.
That never gets old. All right, guys, take it easy. Till next time.